Hi folks, this is a video to show how you might add links and make the work tasks that you set to your pupils really clear. So we're within a team channel here, and I'm going to go down to the bottom, the A, and I'm going to make this an announcement for the work to do. Making an announcement can make it really clear because it's large and big and clear to pupils. If you're copying the same work to different pupils, if you're setting the work for a number of classes, you can post to multiple channels here, and you can select the channels and the teams that you want to put it to, so not just it within the same team. If you want to make it more colorful, you can change the background here, so we can make it red, or you can change and choose an illustration from the list of ones that are there, like so. Okay, so we can put details of the work to do as a part there, and then what's really good practice is within your announcements to link to the resources that you want the pupils to use. This is true whether you're setting it through an assignment or just messaging this way. So task for this week, read the document, reading, watch the video, which is called video, and do the questions. Okay, so we could post the information like that. You can find these in the files section. Okay, so we can post like that, but it's not actually the most helpful thing to do. So teams will remember your draft post, and if you click on the files part here, you can see the files that have been uploaded into the team. Now, a little word about this one here, because it's just in the files section, this can be read and edited by pupils. So if you're putting up a Word file of questions, you may find that pupils open this file, put in their answers, or one pupil does, and then the others try and open it, and the answers are already there. So you really want to put the materials in the class materials if it's a Word file. If it's a PDF file and it can't be edited, then that would work okay here. So in the class materials folders, we've got the things that I talked about, so the reading, the questions, the video. And what you can do is if you go here, the show actions, you can copy the link. This opens up the link to the page, to that resource, and you click copy. And then if you go back to your team, here you'll go back to your post. So we clicked on the reading document there, and if we highlight the reading part here, we can add it in as a link. Okay, if you've got a larger screen, that might be showing up across the screen, and then if I press Control V, I can insert that link to that place, and that's now a hyperlink that will take the pupil directly to that file. So we can do the same with the video file. That's here. So we can copy the link, and copy, go back to the post on the side here, or you can click the back arrow at the top. That will work too. Select the bit that you want to hyperlink, choose the link option, Control V, insert to do that, and then we'll do the last one for the questions. So files, questions, copy link, copy, back to the post, questions, and add in the hyperlink. Okay, and so we can then post our post, and you'll see that there are now hyperlinks there. So if we click on the reading one, the reading document will open automatically so that we can see what we have to read there. So it can make it much more straightforward to do. Now, there's a little bit more we can do as well. Perhaps we didn't put a date on it, so we can go back here and we can add a date. Please complete by, so it's the 21st today, so we can have a look there and we can go, say, Wednesday the 22nd. And that's okay, but it would be much better to set this task as an assignment. So we're going to show you how to do that as well from here. So if we go to the assignments part here, we can click create and it's a new assignment. So we're going to do that. So task 1 assignment, or some details for what your particular task happens to be. And here for your instructions. Now, the best thing to put in your instructions is to have your example team information and put those in there. So if you go back to your posts that you had and you highlight them all like so and press Control C and then go back to your assignment, and now we're going to post that information in here. So because we haven't done anything, it's not saved, so we're going to put task 1 in there. We're going to enter the instructions. Task for this week, read this, do that, do that. Now you can do the same by adding the links as I showed you in the previous one if you want to do this task first. Now you can also add the resources to it, and this will link to either to your OneDrive, or if you've already uploaded them to the team, then you can find the instructions for the team. So there's our example class team, there's our class materials, and you can add the questions, and you can add the reading, and you can add the video. And then these will add those resources from there. These are quite large files, so it will take a little bit of time for them to be uploaded. Okay, so we've added the resources here, and you can see there are a number of choices when you click on the bottom here. You can remove it if you put the wrong one there. You can open it to have a look at it too. If you look at the document one, then there's a choice here in terms of how it's described. Students can edit, or you can can't edit, or students can edit their own copy. So if you've got questions where you want them to type into Word to put their responses and then hand in those, then this is the option that you want to be picking here. So if it's just a set of something to read and not to interact with it, can't edit. If you want them to edit and then hand in their work afterwards, you can do it that way. So we've got hyperlinks here to the files. We've also got them attached as well. You can assign the date and say when it's due. You can also change it so that it will post later on. So if you want to actually not set it immediately to do, you can say when you want it to post. So tomorrow at 9 a.m. and then it's due in at midnight. The closing date is if you don't want to have any late hand-ins for the work. So if this is a totally fixed deadline, then you would click that to say it's not allowed. At the moment, we're usually accepting things handed in late. So you click done there, and then it will post within the team to have a look if you want to assign it in the future. So that's handy if you're scheduling the work to come up for the following week. So we're going to post it straight away instead, just so that we can see what happens here. So if we click assign, it's come within the task that there, and after a short time it then appears within the general window. So this is underneath the instructions here. So I might go back to my assignment reading here and my announcement that I've put here and edit. Okay, please complete the work in assignment task 1, and then we've got the deadline that have. So I've called this task 1, so when they're looking at the post, they can see which task it happens to be. If you've got a number of tasks, I think it's better to split one big task into 3 separate assignments and ask them to do that from there. If they click on view assignment, then this just loads up the information that is there. And from the student point of view, they see the links here. So they do see these here, but they also see the links to the text that they can click on, because sometimes these bits don't appear very well. And probably even more important is that we've put the links in the document here so that we can have a look at that. Okay, if we wanted, we could have attached them with the paperclip there. We could have browsed our class materials folder that's here, and we could have said, well, we're gonna attach them in here. Okay, there's the questions 1. If you've already done the hyperlink, then it should be okay without that, but the more ways we can show the pupils where it is and what to do, the better. So it's possible to do it like that, and then we would just click to post. That's a reply to the original message that's there, but you could have gone back and edited the first message and attached them to the bottom there too.